Alrighty, so I am now going to be trying to fight the raid boss here. While the raid boss in this game is actually just a buffed up version of the in-game final boss, the one known as the Sentinel, he is in fact a fun fight and a decent challenge for a lot of players. Me in particular, I just find him very fun to fight, and I'm willing to bet that I'll beat him on the first go. So let's grab this.
Hello there, Athena. Yo soy Tiny Tina, and this is my big brother, Brick.
Man, will you please stop calling me that? It's weird.
I heard you were telling stories. I want to hear one.
What would you like to hear? The death of Nox? The fall of New Haven?
Oh, never mind. I got a better idea. Tell me a story about a raid boss.
I don't know what that is.
Damn it, Athena.
What do you mean you don't? How do you not?
Shush, baby, shush. Your big sister's got this. Then Athena and her 3 other pals went to the inner core of the moon.
Do I have to go with friends? I can't just do it alone?
I'm about to do it
Not
alone.
unless you want to die, or you found a broken ass combination of loot and you want to show
Oh,
off
loot,
that.
something I should go over. Alright, so really quick, my skill points over here. I am in fact using all of the trees down to the very bottom. However, I have some skills over here in the hero of the story tree that I am not using at all, which some people would just immediately spec into thinking, oh, it makes my jacks stronger. However, I do not want my jacks to have health. I want my jacks to be as frail as possible while doing as much damage as possible. Reason being, because over here, leadership, potential, accountability, commitment, teamwork, all this stuff, and collaborate. Whenever my jacks die, I get just as much of a bonus as I would as if I had killed somebody. So, the less health my jacks have, the more often they die, and the more often they die, the more powerful I become. So, therefore, it is better, in my opinion, to not have any points in defensive stats for your jacks, as opposed to, with the exception of promote the ranks, which makes my badass jacks. The trade-off there is that they do a lot more damage, and it's hard to get 2 badass jacks. It's not too uncommon, but it doesn't happen too much. So them dying thing, it still happens, because jacks do lose health over time consistently. And I am expecting to inspire. I thought sacrificing 1 skill point for a good moral boost was well worth it. My build currently for weapons is not perfect, it's not complete. I've got a therapeutic mork, which is just a legendary, shield. It's kind of like the Neogenitor from Borderlands 2. However, it does have a weird, Scottish dude talking to you. The Ak I use a lot. It's good for killing Iridians, not Iridians, Guardians, which I guess are Iridians. It's good to kill them. The Doppelganger, Celestial Doppelganger class mod, mine is level 44, which is mildly underpowered. By mildly, I mean significantly. However, it does give me a good deal of skill points, which I find well worth it. The Holman Quasar, again, slightly underleveled. However, definitely worth the bonuses it gives me for the, 4 points of, weakness. The promotional cheat code, which is Cryo. The Vibrapulse, which itself isn't a very strong weapon. However, it does have the continuous damage boost, and it does a decent amount of shock damage. Random purple shotgun, and a good Torg weapon, because you can never go wrong with a Torg pistol. I am currently looking for a level 70 version of this game's Unkempt Herald, which is known as the 88 Fragdom. However, I do not have one, and you can't, reasonably farm for them since they don't have a spawn, with the exception of random enemies, random loot chests. Anywhere you normally get loot will drop a Fragdom at some point in your life. However, you cannot farm a specific boss. So, I am using money as power, and I haven't been playing for very long, so my money as power stack's probably not very high, which, speaking of which, these are fix that in this game, where you see in the bottom left, right above my badass rank, level 70 /W, and left side of my experience bar, it says Torg, because I've got my Torg weapon, and I switched to a Malawan. So now my Malawan also does the Torg bonus, which is explosive. However, it's directly on top of my money as power. So I have absolutely no clue how many stacks I have.
Even if you miss, you'll something stars.
Zach, you're so inspirational. Sorry, fuck. Jack, you're so damn inspirational. I just raise a tear in my eye,
Okay, Athena, your turn. Generally, you gotta put Iridium
We didn't have iridium, so we, put moonstones into some thingies.
You can spend all the moon whatever yourself, or spread the cost amongst your buddies. That's what
Lol, poor friends. Jack doesn't need friends. He's his own friend. Who's as good as Jack? Answer. You bitches. Kill you all.
Now go find the rainbow with your friends! Yay!
Sure, I can't just go alone.
Oh, he fell. Damn. Oh, proving Tiny Tina wrong is so good for me. I mean, who doesn't love proving Tiny Tina wrong? Okay, let's get this shit done.
What happened next? What happened next?
We fought a raid boss.
You're damn right we fought a raid boss. Oh boy. Now, the thing about my build is that I'm not invincible by any means. However, I am immortal. I can tell you that. Cannot remember the last time I went down and didn't get a revive thanks to my trusty Jax. But, like I said, what they lack in health, they make up for in reliability. Like a Hydra, you cut off one head, 2 more shall grow back in its place.
Hey! Back up! Give me back up!
Electric grenade. Can't deflect my lasers with your little sword skills there. That's not how this works. And thankfully, since I have Jack's cash, I can in fact throw grenades without grenade ammo. I just give my Jack's a little bit of time to get this. You know, it'd be really nice if the money's power skill was on the right side instead of the left, because it's good like huge. Oh, that hurt. It's alright, nothing I can't compensate for. So it's currently a fire elemental, but I think it might have a little bit of electric resistance. Or I'm just stupid. Either way, it doesn't really matter. I just all this thing. So how's that work?
Leadership! You don't know my name!
The more grenades I throw, the more enemies die. The more enemies die, the more grenades I get. Come on, let's crack that shield. Yes. Alright, Jax, return to me. I find explosive malwine weapons quite fun. He's cryo right now, I believe, so he's not going to play very well against my electric weapon at all. I normally do not use the full side, typically set up with me killing all those in there. But for some reason, access to them. I will probably need to go back through my story at some point, which is, again, mildly inconvenient. Come on, let's crack that shield. It's a tough bastard, ain't it?
You don't know my name! Oh, we did it, folks! Yeah, we did it!
Gotcha. Now, while he does not have a shield, a good bit of damage is always welcome.
Motion time!
Cheat code is a very good weapon for the second. It's not listed as being too particularly powerful, but overall it's super high stats. It's probably one of the highest quality SMGs in this game, if not the highest. And you can see now it does have some cheat codes that are 30% there. And I believe when it says that is exactly referencing that you use less ammo when you're down, and it does increase damage. Overall, very solid weapon here. Especially since minus cryo is more than help. While he himself might not be susceptible to cryo damage, all his little friends there. So,
You don't know my name. Oh, he did it, Loja.
play these grenades. As much damage on now as you can.
It's a badass jack.
Didn't build too many accountability stacks there. Mostly because I believe I was getting caught in my own barrage of grenades. Jacks, come back to me. I'm not quite out of time yet, but I don't want to be completely out because whatever refill cooldown you can provide me is appreciated.
This'll be good.
He's almost dead, man. Come on now. Put the jacks out there because I knew that was going to happen. There we go.